After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Oh, just got back. We seem to be in the rainy season at the moment. It's just started as I got down to Treorchy. Oh, I went down to Boots the chemist, because did you know Boots the chemist used to have a library section back in the 50s? Now, not a lot of people know that, but I do. Because I had a email from the doctor, had a text in fact, and all it said is, your blood tests have shown you have a low level of vitamin D. Now, it said you need to take 400 international units daily, and you need to buy it yourself because they don't give it out. So I went down to Boots. Now the only thing they had was this, because I can't swallow pills. That was a spray, which is 3,000 international units. So I said, is it possible to overdose on vitamin D? And she said, you might get a twitchy eye, your memory might go, and you might get tired. And I said, well, that's why I've been told to take it, is to get rid of all that stuff. So we'll try it for a while. Strange, just before I went out, Dr. John Campbell video popped up on my YouTube thing. I think he's up in Scotland. And he was showing some peer research that said that the current level that you should take, which is 400 units, is vastly wrong. And he was talking about a study that happened over 7 years, and he said that I think it was 4,000 units. So for the fact that this was 3, I thought, well, that's in the middle. But apparently, you know, I've got that age now where I need to take a picture of the instructions in order to read them back. But it's a bit difficult to read it because of see, they put text they put white text onto a green background, and then you can't read it. Carefully spray into the mouth, ideally onto the inside of the cheek. Hold for a few seconds, then swallow any excess liquid. You're supposed to do this every day. It doesn't tell you when to do it, but according to this video, it did say it was more effective just before you go to bed. So I thought, I'll take it now, because I had a really bad night's sleep last night. We'll just see what happens over the next week or two. Peppermint flavour. Which I was talking to a friend in the shop, and she looked at this and she said, just be aware, peppermint can make you run to the toilet if you have too much of it. And she used to work in a chemist, so maybe she knows what she's on about. But that wasn't that bad. But all it is at the moment is just rain, rain and more rain. I think I might start growing rice. Anyway, let's have a cup of tea and get my emergency tea bags out. Now, a lot of you have been asking about Thomas. Now, let's go back a few weeks. The day after Ollie died, my friend got a phone call to say, we've got 7 kittens, but the kitten's mother had died while giving birth. Can you take them and see if your female cat, who had just given birth to Ollie 3 months before, if she will take to them? So they were put with the cat and she started to feed them. But then over time, quite a few of them stopped going to get food. So they were fed in the hand, with the bottle. But when they got taken to the vet, in the first week of them being there, the vet said, even though they're eating, they're vastly underweight. So the vet said, these might not survive. So long story short, we are down to 4. And the one who I think is Thomas is still there. But unfortunately, the 2 ginger cats that are still around are very small. So it is still touch and go. But in the last 24 hours, they've started asking for food rather than being fed on a 2-hour schedule. So at the moment, it is still touch and go. So let's just keep fingers and toes crossed and just see what happens. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, then there's nothing we can do about it, is there? Oh, just remembered I needed to get some milk. That's something. Oh, and sauce. HP sauce I wanted to get. Well, I think that's enough to see me through till tomorrow morning. Just about. As long as I don't have any cereal. So my voice has been like this ever since I woke up this morning. Like I said, I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. So hopefully this vitamin D thing will sort me right out. But I'm going to talk to the doctor because they didn't tell me what else they were going to test for. And there's another vitamin I want to make sure, because we've discovered there's a deficiency in the family with a certain B12. And I just want to be sure that they tested for everything. But I'm going to sit down now and relax with a nice hot cup of tea and maybe watch an old black and white film. It's been a while since I watched Sun Valley Serenade. If you want to watch it, I've had permission to put it onto my channel, so I'll put a link to it below so we can all watch it together. Right, I can feel my eye twitching, but when I filmed myself the other day and my eye was twitching, I don't think you can actually see it. The twitch is inside, that's me now doing it, but what it feels like is my eyes going like that. But when I filmed myself, I couldn't see anything at all. Right, cup of tea. So I was just talking to a friend about my new vitamin D, and she said, I've got a nagging feeling at the back of my brain box that vitamin D and a cup of tea are not good friends. I said, hold the phone, I'll do some research. And this is what I found. So strap in. Caffeine in tea can hinder the absorption of vitamin D by reducing vitamin D receptor and decrease calcium absorption. To ensure better vitamin D absorption, it's recommended to take supplements with a meal and to consume decaffeinated tea. And then it says that tea can lower, so I think the writing's on the wall there, isn't it? So maybe it's been a waste of time being out and about in all this sunshine. Although it is interesting how I've developed this since being in Wales. Plenty of sun in London. Not so much down here. So it looks like it says consider caffeine-free options or stop drinking tea altogether. Oh, I need to have a sit down. Oh, I need a cup of tea to get over it. Well, what do we do about this then? I have several Yorkshire tea bags in the cupboard there. I think I will donate, I'm getting a headache just thinking. I think I will donate the tea boxes that I've got to the food bank. And it looks like I need to get down the shop and buy some decaffeinated tea. Now, I have had decaffeinated tea in the past, and it's fine. It takes a bit of getting used to, and I find I don't drink as much. But there's no point in taking a vitamin D spray, which is what I've been told to do, if I'm then drinking something that stops that from having its full effect. Can this year get any worse? That's what I'm asking myself now. Roll on the new year and bring in a new year and a new set of positive experiences, because this year has been a bit of a disaster so far, I think. Here it is again. Caffeine can interfere with the absorption of vitamin D. It is also a diuretic, meaning you pee more, that can cause you to excrete water-soluble vitamins such as the B vitamins. Well, I don't know what to say. I need to have a lay down and have a think about this. So, short video. I'm bringing this to an end. Is this the start of a new me without a cup of tea? It'll certainly make more space in the cupboard, getting rid of all the mugs. I feel a headache coming on. I'm going to have a lie down. I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, drink water.